My name is Monica Hilton, and I am a scleroderma warrior. I was diagnosed with scleroderma in 2016. When I first found out about scleroderma, I was terrified. First thing the doctors told you in the beginning was don't look at the photos that you can Google on Wikipedia, or just, don't read too much into it until they figure out what your case is. So what did I do? Immediately, I looked at the photos. And I was terrified because many of the photos that they show you show a lot of the skin tightening, and many of the cases are on the face. And they show a lot of the curled fingers, curled toes, and it was terrifying. Now, I've educated myself to know a lot about scleroderma. I tell everybody I'm something like a doctor.
Hi, my name is Veronica Beauchamp. In 2015, I was diagnosed with systemic lupus and mixed connective tissue disease. I was diagnosed during high school, and a week after my diagnosis, my scalp inflamed and my hair fell out. I lost over 95% of my hair, and it was really tough because I was a junior in high school, so I got bullied a lot when that happened. I learned a lot about my body and a lot about what I could handle while going through this illness. I'm 19 now, and so it's been a while, and my hair is growing back. But it was very tough in the beginning to be able to handle these illnesses because not a lot of people talk about them. And so a lot of my friends avoided me because they didn't understand what was happening and what I was going through.
I've sewed for this moment.
Yeah.
Because
this is the real.
when I say this moment, not this moment, but this moment, to be in a room with powerful women that are making a stand and they're not afraid. Because I grew up, and I didn't say that, but I grew up, everything had to be so perfect.
Yeah.
Family, everything had to be so perfect. I didn't even think we'd get in a room and we'd pray, and I had to stand in the back because my prayers wasn't as valuable. Mm-hmm. What I had to say wasn't as valuable. Mm-hmm. And so I prayed and I sewed for this moment. I prayed that God would put me in women that were relatable to me, and that would set me for me, and that I can help grow with them.
Yes.
So this moment is big for me. It's really big for me.
Yes, me too, sis, and I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just so humbled by just everything.
Now I got my makeup for the next interview.
Listen. But this, like, for me, y'all, it's just real big because, like, I feel like She Powerment it's the underdogs, that are on top. Like, I say it like we're the ones you counted out. We're the ones that you thought wasn't it.
Yeah.
So like when I see you guys' stories, like I don't know your stories when I pick or however. I got you off of Facebook post.
I know.
It's like I didn't put that together. I didn't know. I just said, hey, who wants to share? And just to see the response, I have like over 155 people, but you stood out. I was like, let me reach out to her. Because I saw something in looking in your eyes. I was like, she deep and she needs to be heard. It's time for her voice to be heard authentically and true. So what this is going to be for you is this is going to be your moment. This is going to be like that. What we're doing with this project is going to touch millions, and it's going to change lives. The people that's going to say, I heard your story, Robin, and I'm not in this anymore. That's what this is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, the street kids, it's like I didn't think I could be nothing but, a dope dealer, a hustler, a stripper. You're welcome here.
You're a fighter. You just have to know that you are. I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall. I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall. I am a champion.
I am survivor.
I stand tall, I won't fall.
Because I'm a champion.
I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion.
I'm a champion, I stand tall, I won't fall. I'm a champion.
I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion.
I stand tall, I won't fall. I'm a champion.
I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I am a champion. I stand tall, I will not fall, I am a champion.
I stand tall, won't fall, and I'm a champion.
I'm a survivor. I stand tall, I won't fall. I am a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a champion!
I'm a champion. Said I'm a champion, a champion.
I am a champion.
Y'all, this is what it is about. This is what Shepowerment does. We empower real women with real stories and give real solutions. This is a time for real love. And I just, thank you for allowing, me and sharing your story and being so transparent. And for that, I appreciate that, because I feel that so many women will be touched by your story and by your strength and by your vulnerability. So I appreciate you, rocking with me and entrusting me to take care of you. I told you I got you. All right, listen, we doing this again next month. I don't know who's the new champion, but she our first one. She kicked it off. Hey, we about to go get this video.
Have this strangest feeling, don't know what to believe in. 'Cause every time you touch me, I can't control my body. Baby, you are on my mind, all I think about, and I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. Let you come closer to me, I just can't resist you, I'm giving up. This is a Beat Addicts beat.
I'm eating white beat.
Keep your head up, even though I know you're fed up in life. Be throwing your punches, but you still gotta get up and fight. They low blows, but look, don't let it get you. Cause God, He got a plan, but Satan be trying to get you. I know you feel you're seeking, but foe come to get you. Don't worry about the now, think up the bigger picture. Stay woke and stay focused. Don't let little stuff get you. Don't be scared of the devil when you can square up with. I stand tall, don't fall, I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. Say I'm a champion, say I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. Stand tall, don't fall, you're a champion. Stand tall, don't fall, you're a champion. Say I'm a champion, say I'm a champion. Yeah, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. No, I I was slipping, I was falling, but God caught me, bruh. And I done lived in them streets, and I done done enough. And I done lived life rough. The streets, they made me tough, but enough of the confessions of my past transgressions. I'm speaking all my truths. I done learned all my lessons, just hoping to inspire through a musical message. I live my life just here in mere existence. So much didn't happen to me. Sometimes life left me crippled. I'm strong cause I survived, and God ain't let it kill me. Thank God it didn't kill me. And now I'm on a mission just for abundant living. I fell in cause he with me.
I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall, I'm a champion. Say I'm a champion, said I'm a champion.
I stand tall, won't fall, I'm a champion. Stand tall, don't fall, you're a champion. Stand tall, don't fall, you're a champion. Say I'm a champion, say I'm a champion. I'm a champion, champion, champion. I'm a champion, champion, champion. Said I'm a champion, champion, champion. I'm a champion, champion, champion.
I am survivor.
I stand tall, I won't fall.
Cause I'm a champion.
I stand tall, I won't fall. I'm a champion.
I'm a champion. I stand tall. I won't fall. I'm a champion.
I stand tall, I won't fall. I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall. I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall. I'm a champion. I stand tall, I won't fall. I am a champion. I stand tall, I will not fall. I am a champion.
I stand tall, won't fall, and I'm a champion.
I'm a survivor. I stand tall. I won't fall. I am a champion.
I'm a champion.
I'm a champion.
I'm a champion. Said I'm a champion, a champion.
I am a champion.
Boom, here we go. Ow. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's your girl, Miss Lyric, aka the Beautiful Beast. And I'm up in this piece on the last Saturday of Black History Month with a few of my sisters. We have come together really to celebrate each other's businesses, each other's movements, each other's brands, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? I got a few brands behind me, artwork. You see that queen right there? That queen was hand beaded, okay? That is, I got to show y'all the detail of that, okay? So listen, let me see who I got on here with me. I'm going to bring none other, I call her my twin. Let's bring sis to the stream. Boom. What's going on?
What is going on, baby?
You know, I had to do my Black History hair.
Yeah, I see you got your fro on. Get your fro on, girl. Get your fro on.
Yes, I had to go ahead. I felt my inner Pam Foxy Brown energy,
Yeah.
Pam Greer. You know, I was like, yes, honey. You know, with a little drip. You know, with a little Tim, blow your horn now. How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you doing on this morning?
I am amazing. I am excited about everything that's been going on behind the magnificent scenes, but just happy, we had so many things happen where this thing grew legs, so we kind of having to make a few adjustments, but it's great adjustments because we got a lot of amazing things to let people know. So I will go ahead and have you go ahead and let people know who you are and what it is that you do, my love.
Well, you know what? I am so excited about this. How can I say? Collaboration over competition. You know what I'm saying? So I am Sharon, aka Certification. I am the founder and CEO of Girl TV and the Black Wall Street Nation. Basically, what we do is we love on brands, we love on people, we love on you for who you are, where you are, and what you do. And what we love to do is celebrate you across the world. Show people who you are, show people what you have, because we know a lot of small business owners really don't have the actual finances to do what they really want to do. We want to be branded like McDonald's. We want to be branded like Chick-fil-A. We want to be branded like, the Taco Bell, the Walmarts, the Targets. We want our actual brands to be in front of the world just like them. So what we've done is we've decided to totally just collectively fuse together so that we can make sure that Houston and ATL and the Bahamas and Kansas City and Vegas and everybody is connected. You know what I'm saying? So I need, all of my people to be in one place at one time. I need all of us to be at a place to where we can hold this economy down. We want everybody to make sure that we can thrive. Because what we have done is we have gotten to this point in this pandemic world where we had to find what gift, we had to find what anointing we had in these little fingers or in our mind. We had to find what passion feeds our family. We had to find that. So, I just feel like, me starting as a radio personality, being an entertainer, and, everybody wants to come and say, hey, advertise me, but I want us all to be found in one location. That's just it. That's all. I just want to love on everybody.
Absolutely.
Keep all your spirits that ain't right over there, but we're gonna love on everybody and make sure that everybody is seen and make sure that we can put you on the forefront. That's it. That's all.
Absolutely. That's what it's about. Like, if you're in business and you're not branding and you're not marketing, then I don't know what you're doing. It's a lot of things, and I found out, like, we don't take the initiative. Sometimes we just jump in business, and I'm guilty of that, because being somebody that's, a hustler, homie, I had to, learn. I moved and grooved how I had to move and groove.
Right.
But then I found out that I wasn't doing business. I had a lot of great principles of business, right? But I wasn't practicing my business properly. I wasn't getting all of the benefits from being a Black owned business, being a Black woman in business, and all of the things that are available to us. I, love, since, connecting with you, a lot of things that just, finding out and legitimizing a lot of things, right? A lot of times we definitely love the Cash App, don't we? Let's talk about it.
Now, that Cash App, dog, that Cash App can be good on one end and it can get you in trouble on the other end. I'm learning that, of course, the government says it's a bank, but when it comes to getting the loans for your business and really representing your actual cash flow, you can't use Cash App like you want to. Some financial institutions allow you to. Now, let me just be clear on that. But you have to make sure that they will, actually take that as payment or take that as income, or, to solidify your actual business. Now, getting your money back on Cash App, now that's a whole nother story, dog. So I don't know, if they're going to be updating the way that you can receive some money back, because I know me myself, a couple of times I've sent some money to the wrong person and never seen it again. So I just pray that they get to the point to where they can fix that portion of it. If it went here, you can snatch it back to bring it back to where it came from.
Absolutely.
But yeah, with that, we just have to just be mindful. And you are right. We start businesses, we feel like, okay, hey, we all hustlers, baby. We got a bill to pay. So, hey, you got some hair over here. Okay, let me go ahead and sell this real quick so I get this good 20, good high 50, whatever, whatever we're doing. But we have to also understand, even if you do go forward, never be ashamed to go backwards and start and check off your list. Don't just keep going and then you have nothing. That's not gonna work. Let's get it together. But yeah, we just have to go through that checklist, and that's why we're here as the Black Wall Street Nation. We are here to really help people with that. We've had a lot of people, because we're working on a project for a mall. We've had a lot of people come in and they don't even have a DBA. So we're helping them with the DBAs, we're helping them with the LLCs, we're helping them with actually branding with your logos, we're helping with all of that good stuff. And of course, you being my wonderful twin flame, you're making sure that their visuals are right. You know what I mean? Because you have to be visually how can I say it, sane. People need to be able to see you, and they need to be able to represent your brand. You need to be able to represent your brand as best as possible.
Absolutely. And that's mandatory. That's one of my passions. One of the things, when I got into taking my, my hustle, when I found out that I was marketing and branding, and the strategist, like, I was like, okay, because I'm always concerned about how people's business look. I'm like, what are you doing? Always concerned about the customer service, just the things that, that make you operate. I'm like, why are you moving like that? So I found out that was a passion of mine. And then I went through what I needed to go through, right, to develop and become even better at what I do. And then I start learning and pairing it with it. So I love what you said about it's cool to go back, and like you have to, in order to start right, you have to start right. So sometimes you might find out, oh, this is dope, I'm awesome at it, but I'm doing it a little too fast, because sometimes God throw us into something, right? A lot of times he ain't really throwing us into it. We already know, but we wasn't ready. So he'll help you politely push you into your passion.
He does, and it's crazy. You'll get like, how can I say it? You'll get little nuggets here and there, of things that you want to add to what you're doing, and he'll just automatically just take it to where all of a sudden one day you're in the same room with the person that knows about that you're trying to work on, and he just mends everything together. He's just so amazing. And he's just awesome. And I just want to make sure that, yes, if you have a brand, you have a gift, you have a calling. People always try to separate it. No, they're all the same thing. If you have a brand, which is your gift, which is your calling, which is your love, which is your symbol, which is your significance of who you are to you, make sure you make it look big in everything that you do. And it's sad because a lot of times we'll get some people that are just really scared. Well, I've been doing this for 20 years. Okay, well, you've been doing it 20 years wrong. I've been cooking out of my mom's house, or I've been doing this and doing that. That's fine. But let's just make it make sense. Let's get it to the point to where we have a lot of people saying that other communities are making so much more money than the Black community. But that's because we're not really, how can I say it, doing our accounting correctly, or we're not really submitting the correct business information. So you really don't know how many business owners we really have out here. You really don't know how many people are really making money. Like you say, we get that hustle dog and it's just over. Like, okay, hey, and really I started it selling shoes. You know, hey, I love shoes. I am a shoe chick. That's who I am. So I started selling shoes. And then from there, I went to hair. And then from there, I went to, what was I selling? Purses and things like that. And then from there, it was like, okay, wait, this is something that I have. And I want to know, what is it, you know?
Right.
And like you said, you fall into, that's what your love is.
That's what you love. If you love to sell, and you, much like, you know, me and Sharon, like we love to sell, we love to market. So like I find that I started with hair, shoes, clothes, cars. I've sold cars before. So I've sold, like, when it comes to products and everything, sales is just like, that's my area. When I got out of high school, from, you know, telemarketing, so I just have, you know, what they would call gift of the gab, right? But the thing that I have, I definitely have gift of the gab, but if I believe in a product, right, and you pair believing in a product, gift of the gab, and passion,
you got a purpose, baby.
You got a whole network where you help people sell. Because I know one of the hardest things in business, y'all, and this is why I'm so excited about, you know, our collaboration, is sales. So many people have so many amazing products, so much amazing marketing even, and don't know how to sell their product.
Yep.
You know, they believe in it, they do everything, and then I'm like, you don't have any sales with this amazing product, with this amazing idea, with this amazing service. So I want you guys to challenge yourself in this season to market, advertise, get yourself out there, because a lot of times you're missing those pieces because you don't have the marketing. Even McDonald's markets
daily
in all different types of ways. So I just want to let you know, McDonald's does not have to market, but they do. Anything else you want to say before I see we got a couple of lovely business owners backstage, so I want to go ahead and bring them in. Is there anything you want to say before we start bringing them up? Bring them out.
I just want to say this one thing, and you know me, we're always trying to find something to sell and something to do. So I stepped to my daughter. I said, "Girl, you are wonderful at doing makeup. So why don't you just go ahead and do your own makeup line?" One thing we must get in our mind, and we must fully understand. You know what she told me? My friend sells lip gloss. What does that have to do with you, ma'am? Do you know how many gas stations we have? Do we know how many grocery stores we have? Do you know how many everything we have in this world? Everybody can sell the same thing, but you have different people that follow you. You know what I mean? So whatever you love to do, do it. Don't be afraid that somebody else may be doing the same thing, or they may be doing a piece of what you're doing. Love what you love to do. Point blank, period. And
in this season, if you like what they're doing, like this lady and myself, God had us working at the same time. If you like what they're doing, you say, hey, how can we do that together?
Exactly. Be an affiliate, join, do something.
Yeah, stop. Don't be afraid, because everybody is not like, because especially it's so many people that's in negative, and that's what I'm so happy about, because we're going to show you that women can work together and that Black women can work together. Let's keep it 100, okay? So you will understand, if you put things in black and white, so many people don't want to do that. You want to have these verbals and let's see what happened because you've been hurt before.
No, I need contracts.
Come on, sis.
I need contracts and your contacts, because what I have is worth trillions of dollars, and I don't have time to play with you and nobody else trying to take my stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, I got in my feelings. Let me get out my feelings. But yeah, I don't have time for you to take my stuff. You don't want nobody to take your stuff, so y'all make sure y'all get your stuff locked down and get it signed, sealed, and delivered. Because we got too many fake fraud people out here that's trying to take your vision and try to make it theirs and try to make $1 million off your vision. So let's just get it right, people.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to know your worth.
Please.
And don't be afraid, because that I made a lot of mistakes, especially getting into this industry that I'm in now, with just having the heart that I had. And I made a lot of mistakes that cost me a lot. Okay.
That part.
And that's why we're coming together to educate you. That's why we're coming together. So if you come over here, you're going to get it right from the beginning. And you know, so that's what the joining the memberships is about. We're going to, you know, we're like, come March, we are launching some amazing things. Okay. We're launching some amazing things. I'm going to go ahead and let them know, like, it's about to be on $1 million with what's going on for your business. So I just want you to stay connected, get connected. You see, join the family, because it's definitely a nation, and we are in every field. Yeah, dig. So let me go ahead. We got Houston and ATL in the building. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me bring in Lady K. Boom.
Lady Kissy in the building.
Hello, hey y'all.
Building.
Hey y'all. Hey, y'all.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Butterfly. Boom.
Let's not try to in the house.
Eels.
Bam. Perfect Clearance Closet in the building.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, hey.
Let everybody get adjusted. How are you beautiful queens doing on this wonderful Saturday morning?
Is it Saturday already?
Is it a little delayed?
There we go. Is I'm right? Wait a minute. Yeah. I had a little shot. Sure.
Okay. All right. That's Lady K.
We see you, girl.
You see it. Hey, Lady K.
So we want to sit down and talk to you beautiful queens and see exactly why did you start your business? Who wants to go first?
Oh, well, me. Let's not all jump at once. How y'all doing? Look, I started my business because as a Black woman, I felt like I was limited to a certain amount of resources. As a plus size Black woman, I felt even more limited. So I have been doing weddings and bridal stuff since I was like 19 years old. And, you know, dressing women and getting people together. And then as I got older and fell in love myself, looking for dresses was a nightmare. From the side jokes and all that kind of stuff that they were saying, plus size women, as if love don't find us or something. And so I set out to start, I started with comedy. That was the first portion of changing the outlook on how people look at plus size women and you know, just the appeal as an entertainer. And then I started into fashion like fully in 2017 when I had my youngest daughter, because I had to find something to do, baby. I was heartbroken. I was in a really messed up place. So I was grateful to start back completing people's love stories, to start back to educating women about their bodies and the different things that they can put on, the different things that they can wear. Just giving the plus size community options that were not boring, that were not the status quo. So that's how I got started, just loving myself enough to start to help others.
Okay. So basically you found that there was a need and you proceeded with the need to make sure that everyone could be accommodated with your clothes and with your ideas and everything that you have. Cool.
Absolutely.
So
And of course, joining the Black. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead. What was you gonna say? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, of course, being a business that joined the Black Wall Street Nation, I never imagined the type of places that my dream could go until I actually saw myself with a company that cared about where my company goes. There's so many other places that want to advertise to you, that want you to pay for these different entities, but they don't necessarily give you the blueprint or tell you where does your business go from this specific situation. What builds from this? How do I help you build other than me paying you and you saying you posting it to your page? I can post to my own page. I can do things myself. What makes things different? It's consistency. It was the consistency. It's the fact that you guys really delved into making this a family event. So wherever I am, I'm always taking Black Wall Street Nation with me, and Black Wall Street Nation always carries my business with them. I just absolutely love being a part of Black Wall Street Nation.
Wow, thank you. We try. We're trying so hard. And I'm so glad that we've joined with Miss Lyric and with the She Empowerment movement, because for about a year now I've been trying to tell you with Girl TV we were going to basically start doing the block party. We were going to start bringing in people to do the actual shopping show. We're going to do the mind your business courses and all kind of different stuff. So shopping and selling, and we're going to be making sure that people are covered, because we are in two of the most predominant cities for Black people. You know what I'm saying? So we're covering Atlanta, we're covering Houston, and we're trying to make sure that everybody is seen and everybody has the opportunity. So what do you have going on here that's coming up real soon in the month of March?
Well, as you know, I am making sure I try to get my physical location open. I can't say I was set back, but we definitely had a few snares in a row on the way to success that were completely out of the control of the business itself. And that's why I tell people all the time, natural things happen. So with the being a part of the Texas Bridal Expo and the Texas Bridal and Wedding Expo coming up in March, it's monumental to me because it marks a year. We did this launched last year in April. So this month launches about a year, I believe, in being the official part of the Plus Size Bridal. And of course, Plus Size Bridal being an entity of the Black Wall Street Nation. We're looking for models. We're looking for different businesses that want to be a part of our brand inclusion. We're adding in the step and repeat. We're adding in business cards. We're adding in different ways that we can start to promote the affiliates of our company as well. We're not stingy at all. When I say we are an all-inclusive bridal salon, we want to include everybody, everything that has anything to do with couples, marriages, relationships, things that couples buy together, things that couples do together, vacations, everything. Literally, you can come here and you can get anything and everything. Although I specialize in plus size clothing, I can order clothing in any size, all the way down to extra zero and extra small and zero and things like that, because it is just as hard to dress a zero and extra small as it is to dress me. So I want to be, just a part of the bigger conversations. I want to be able to tell Lizzo, the baby, look, I got Cinderella Divine. You ain't got to show all your body. You ain't got to be naked out here, baby. I got dress that can fit you, boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show plus size women in an elegant form. I don't want us to be so overly sexualized. But I also don't want us to be scared to be like, baby, I'm 5'5", I'm boom boom, I'm pow pow, I'm boom boom, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm the big thunder. I come through. What you mean? Yeah, you heard me when I opened this door. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. So we're actually working on our Boom Baby grand opening expo for April as well. So we're looking for vendors from all over the country, because my bride's flying in from all over the country. I literally have a bride who's coming in from Wisconsin and something like that, because a lot of these places don't have what I have, especially not for plus size women. So I'm excited to launch this endeavor.
So, Miss Leary, what do you think about that, since you used to be a plus size model?
Well, I am, first of all, y'all know that is my community, honey. So I am super amped about that. my sisterhood is definitely excited about, the plus size bridal because we are a part of the Curvy Alliance. We just had a super dope weekend reuniting with our sisters. Here is Veronica, the British Butterfly. She is our glam, everything glam. She is the owner of Curvy Clearance Closet. That is my business partner. She's also a sister. She's also a sisterhood of the Curvy Alliance, formerly known as Curvy Feel, also still known as Curvy Feel, right? So we definitely, when it comes to the slay and having somebody design for a plus size woman, Veronica is definitely that chick. She is that girl. She loves it. And,
yes, ma'am.
And she's from somewhere. So you guys will be able to tell in a minute. Veronica, go ahead and let them know who you are and what you do, my love.
Hello, darlings. I am Veronica.
Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I'm sorry.
Now you know why they call me the British Butterfly.
Yes.
Bless her, Lord. So I am the owner of the Curvy Clearance Closet. And I do cater to plus size women. Why did I start it? Because of Miss Lyric, of course. One of the things I used to do, I was so free with my clothes. I would give them to people. And Lyric said to me one day, she said, Butterfly, stop giving away your clothes. And I said, why? People need them. So we ended up starting the Curvy Clearance Closet. And at the time, I was also modeling. I was part of the Curvy Alliance, which is how I met Lyric. And people just kept coming up to me saying, oh, I like your style. I like your makeup. I like this. I like that. And we started doing the Curvy Clearance Closet, catering to plus sizes only. Now, along the way, this happened back in 2015, maybe. Yeah. Along the way, I've got people, regular sizes. Well, can you do that for regular sizes too? And very reluctant to do that because I feel like regular sizes, anything from a 0 through 12, 10, they've got their own people supplying their stuff. Whereas plus size women, you get a lot of roses and flowers and things that are made square, like flower sacks. I hate that. So I started the closet and my goal is just to find everything that's a little different. I do regular stuff too, but I'm different. As you can hear, as you can see, I'm a little different. So I've incorporated that into the Curvy Clearance Closet. Along the way, I also started another business called the Shady Collection, which is I'm all about sunglasses.
Yeah.
I'll show you a couple here. I do sunglasses for everybody.
Oh Lord, don't show her that.
Girl, my weed glasses. Let me show them to you. These are my weed glasses. And they also come in like a brown and a green. Mm-hmm. I do bling glasses. I do regular glasses. As well as, I'm a makeup artist also, so I do that too. So my life is very full. My life is very full.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
You started with one thing and you expanded to something else.
Look at this. Yes. Let's give it to him, girl. Let's give it to him. Don't play with me.
She's shady.
She said, "Don't play with me."
Don't play with me. Hey, shady.
Girl, I can already see her
shady. You shady. Oh, baby, I'm shady too. Ooh.
I'm shady. You shady.
This the only shade we throw over here at She Power.
Okay. We're all about empowering women. And I'll tell you a funny story. A year and a half ago, I dropped 80 pounds. And I was really worried that which community do I belong to? Because I have to belong to my plus size community. So if I can fit into a 1X, I'm plus size.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Love them.
Boom.
Them cute.
I got tons of them. And one of the other things I do with my business is I make the prices affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
I'm not a business that's going to sell you a pair of sunglasses for $60 or a skirt for $80. I'm not that boutique.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about being affordable to everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. That's good. That is good.
Yeah,
So
thank
where
you.
can we find your store?
Well, the Kirby Clearance Closet, the pages are under construction right now.
Okay.
But I will, once I have them up again, I will give Lyric the information so she can send it out to everyone. Because
So
I'd
it
love
will-
you to take a look.
Yeah, it'll be a part of the relaunch. So Sharon, you'll be helping me on that campaign. But this is one of the business owners that I was telling you about as well, that we want to make sure that we include in this relaunch campaign.
See, I'm about to come get in that closet and get some of them glasses, girl.
Baby, I know.
Listen.
That's what she's trying to get you.
Let me tell you what I do for people that know me or know people that know me. You're always welcome to come over.
Oh, I can't wait.
But we'll be there in a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna go get my plate.
Look, somebody's about to I Dream of Jeannie get here. I will be here.
Yes,
Dang.
That part.
There's no place like Atlanta. There's no place like Atlanta. There's no place like Atlanta.
I'm telling you, you gotta come to Atlanta.
I'm trying to make these shoes.
I can't wait. This is simply amazing. Just women joining together to actually just promote one another. And this is what I love.
Yes, ma'am. That's what it's all about.
Let me make sure I get myself together. Y'all got me. Because y'all showing off, you know what I'm
Girl, we can hear you and see you in that black dress.
Oh,
that
yes,
is
ma'am.
available at Plus Size Brighter.
Look, I ain't the bad so I can see myself walking up. Because them shades got me feeling some type of way.
I love
Can
it.
you wear
Love
shades with a dress like this?
You need to put that in the mail. I like that.
I want to wear shades with this dress.
Yeah, you can wear shades with that dress, girl.
Yes,
You
honey.
can
Oh, y'all, when you guys come down here, we're gonna have to do something like with the shades in the bride's dress. It's gonna be dope.
Yes,
Fashion situation,
Yes.
right?
I need to be one of them modeling one of them dresses.
Well, come on, baby.
Is that bridesmaids or is that just a regular evening gown?
It can go for both. We have them in every color. You can get this from purple to green to all different kinds of colors. We have wedding dresses as well, all the way up to size 4X and up in stock. So you can shop and get fine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, girl.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
You see how that
Nice.
cup? You see that cup, baby?
I love that.
This is the cup and cup and challenge. Okay.
You a man.
Right. The Lady K also mentioned that she's a comedian.
Yes, she
It is. I've done some of the biggest shows out there. I've done some of the grandest stages. I've been on the improv stage, joke joint. I've been to New York. I've been to Seattle. I've been in LA. I've been in a lot of different places. But when you don't believe in your own gift, that's why I was listening to what you were saying earlier. If you don't believe in your own gift, you can halt yourself. You know what I'm saying? And when I first started comedy, I was in a marriage that I was married to a man who would let my DVD collect dust while he watched other people do comedy on Netflix. Never came to none of my shows, things like that. So when your circle not right, you end up, in taking that negativity. You know what I'm saying? And so my fiance that passed away last year was like my biggest cheerleader. Like when I say he rarely missed a show, he was always there. He was always pushing and always making sure that things that he knew that I was supported in my gift, that I was supported in my dream moving forward. So when he passed away last summer, I had like this moment of just lostness. Like I just was like, well, what is the point anymore? Like for what? Why? And I had to remember that even before I fell in love with him, before we were together, before we were ever an entity, I was still gifted. I was still me. I was still, and no matter how I have to figure out how to get back to that person, I'm still me. I'm still my own person. So even the losing of somebody so close to me, because you become one when you really close to that person, when you really lock in. So I felt a piece of me left, but then you also have to get in, and I had to understand what he had already poured into my dream, what he had already poured into my, abilities, and you can do it. I got about to float, and had to keep pushing. And again, I thank my sister certification. I thank her for being an incredible partner as well, because when I say she did not let me lay in my puddle,
She did not let me lay in my puddle of doom and gloom. You know what I mean? So I like it's deeper than just business for people like us. It's a lot deeper because in business you have to have accountability partners. You have to have people on your team that say, "Look, boo, look, no, I can't let you do that. Come on, get up, wake up, look at me, stay hey, right here, right here. No, none of that. Don't distract yourself like the horse. You know, I put the little blinders on the horse. You got to have people in your life like that because I'm easily distracted by frustration. Quickly, I will be like, you know what, don't worry about it. And I'm that person. I'm like, you know what, don't worry about it. And I walk off and will never revisit something that could probably make me successful. And so I've learned a lot in this last year in business just about perseverance and consistency. Like, if you fall off, your business falls off. If you lazy and drag feet, your business is gonna be lazy and it's gonna drag feet. So, you know, it's a definite what's the word I was looking for? Discipline.
Yeah.
It's an area of discipline. And you gotta have accountability partners that are in business with you, that understand the falls, that understand the rises, that understand all the issues that can come around, you know, being who we are as Black women and as business people. Because you got an attitude every time we're curt. Because we didn't put LOL on the end of it. Now you got a bad attitude in business, or now you're doing too much because you didn't see it with your comment. But we have to be taken seriously as business women. White men, they can say what they want. White women, they do what they want. But as a Black woman, as a Black man, he still got a little more girth. He can still grr. But the moment we pin our weave and say, excuse me, what you're not going to do is, oh, well, you got a bad attitude, or I don't want to put up with you because you don't take my crap, or you won't give me a discount. So I'm grateful for all discount. Baby, don't start the discount. They make me so tired of them. But people really act like Black people don't walk in Walmart and ask for a discount. Yes, we do. We will bust a can. I done dropped the can on the floor and said, boom, okay, I got a dent in it. Cool. Get to the front of this. I need a discount. I drop a pick. Don't stay with me. I will go over there and can't pick up all of them cream mushrooms and throw all of them on the floor. Hey, look, all of these cans is in it. I just want to know about that. Like 5% off.
Can I get 5% off, please?
This can was dented. It's supposed to be perfect like this can. It's not.
Wow.
But
so
yeah.
How long are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this every single Saturday, or are we gonna do you're on mute? Are we gonna do like once a month, or are we looking for certain people? What we doing, girl?
So we are coming every Saturday starting March, and then we will go twice a month unless something else happens. Our goal, right, is just what we came together for, to have 24 hours, 7 days a week of Black-owned and woman-owned businesses shopping and e-commerce, holding their business around the clock on multiple networks, starting with, of course, our collaboration, right? So we are connected to other networks that have been super supportive, and we're going to have a strong launch by March, but we are pretty much starting to promote in the month of March and launching, the woman-owned Kingdom business owners. We have an amazing show for those that are Christian business owners, that we have grants that we partner with some different communities, people that are trying to put out podcasts, talk shows, anything that you're trying to do to give visual, or if you need to be putting your story out. We are the platform that's going to plug you to who you need to go to, right? So we're super dope about that. And March is our launch. So that's when we're coming together, the first Friday of March. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there here.
Uh-oh. Do I see some money coming through the building?
Yes, we most definitely have to let you know, guys. Give me just a hot second.
Oh, that looked like a blessing.
hot. 1 second. We're going to get this thing going. I just got something in fresh, hot off the presses. So we're going to make sure that you guys get this blessing. And I have our gentleman on the line. So this is super dope. He coming in right on time with this as well. Yes. All right. So let me get ready to bring them out. All right, guys. So boom. I just wanted to show you guys this really quick. Just want to talk about this 1 second, right? So March the 3rd is the concert, our kickoff, and then we're having the end of the month conference, collaboration over competition. It is going to be super bananas, but we'll be coming with that heat in a couple of minutes. But I am super excited to bring up my guy, Paul. He is amazing when it comes to money and business and helping people get funding for their business. This is a very super dope resource and trustworthy individual. That is like when it comes down to business and funding, because a lot of people out here perpetrating, right?
Oh.
Handing you over and just trying to put people on this platform that I know are authentic, that's been doing it, and that you can get things done with. So, Paul is definitely our guy. He is here to support us, to support the sisterhood and help us with our business. So I'm going to go ahead without further ado and bring up Mr. McMillan.
Hey,
what's
guys,
going
how are
on,
you?
Paul?
Hello.
I'm good.
In the Gucci closet. I see you.
Hey, I gotta look the part, right? Tell me a little bit about yourself. What you guys do? I'm curious.
Well, go ahead, Lyric, because it's gonna take me a minute.
Well, he already knows that I'm literally the plug. Okay, so anybody, if you don't know who I am, I'm the plug on everything. I'm like the plug's plug. So I know all of the plugs, and I'm gonna plug you into the plug to make sure that you boom. That's it.
Plug.
Oh, sis.
Right. Well, all right. Well, I have a lot of different projects going on. One mainly, I'm working on an actual infrastructure, and we've been looking for some actual funding in order to complete that project. The project that we have, it will yield us at least $100,000 a month. And then also as well, we do have some actual people that are ready to move forward with the project. So yeah, I will need to talk to you directly because we got for conversation to have, sir.
Oh, sure. Oh, okay. Great. What kind of project is it? What industry?
Well, it's retail industry.
Okay.
So basically, we will be housing several different businesses, bringing them to the forefront of not just selling within your own store, but also getting them to the big box inclusion as well too.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Sounds great. Yeah. Retail business is definitely one of those businesses out there that definitely needs definitely needs funding, but is definitely a huge business that can disrupt the industry, and that's what we're looking for. But awesome. Okay, great. Definitely like to hear more of what you're doing.
Yeah, because I'll have Miss Butterfly will come to me and say, hey, I want a spot in your location, but I try to make it to where it's more affordable for them to be able to conduct business. Also, I fuse them with marketing and promotions as well too, so they'll be able to sell,
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to hear more about the project. What about you, Butterfly? What do you do?
Well, I am the owner of the Curvy Clearance Closet, which is a retail business that it specializes in plus size clothing. I'm also the owner of the Shady Collection, which is sunglasses, shades for men, women, and children.
Oh, nice. Clothing. Okay, great. Okay. So basically you guys are both in the retail industry, which is still huge, you know, when you're talking about clothing, if you own a boutique or whatever the case may be. I mean, those are definitely industries that are, you know, making a huge impact. So that's awesome. That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you a little bit about what I do. So I'm a private equity consultant. Basically, just like, you know, LaShawn is, you know, the plug when it comes to connecting business owners. I'm a plug when it comes to, you know, helping businesses get the type of finance they need. So I actually run through, technically I partnership with 3 companies, but I really use 2. So I'll talk about both of those companies. One of the companies that I'm with, we actually do project funding. So basically what that means is any business that has projects that needs financing, we actually help with that. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a new startup or if it's a business that's been around 25, 30 years. Businesses are always introducing new projects that could disrupt the industry or that can also further expand their business. But that can run into the millions of billions of dollars worth of financing. So what we do is we actually provide funding from 100 million to 10 billion in funding. All right. So basically what that means is that if you had a Jay-Z that wanted to buy another Barclays Center, he would come to us for funding, literally. Because sports, entertainment, film, agriculture, real estate, gold mine, huge industries that needs that type of funding, we actually work with those type of industries. Now, what I do is, and the 3 other individuals that I work with, we're private equity consultants. So basically what we do is we basically, we consult with the business owner and actually help them to qualify for funding. Because we actually have ties to different companies that have ties to those lending programs, which we call family trust funds. All right. Now, these are private investors because they have actually found a way by creating a lot of funding by having their own trading desk and selling 144A bonds in the market. And so because of that, they're SEC approved as well. So they can't do any major marketing online. And it's really the same thing with our private equity firm. They don't do any major marketing online as well. So what they do is they actually use us to bring the business to them. So we're actually a referral-based program. But any business that wanted to get funding through us is not based on their credit score or revenue. It's really based on how strong is the project, how strong is the team, do they have a plan in place to really make that business work? Do they have a plan in place to really utilize that money in a very effective way in different stages, and then ultimately being able to pay the money back?
Right.
So that's with one company. Now, if a business owner comes to me and says, listen, you know, I'm not looking for $100 million worth of funding. I'm actually looking for 50K or 100K. Well, then I have another company that's actually rated A+ on the Better Business Bureau. They've been in business for 2 years. They actually started when the pandemic was fresh. So they provide small business loans from $10,000 to $5 million. So their business loans go into categories like term loans, franchise financing, startup financing, SBA loans, business line of credit, equipment financing. Now, their requirements is this is a totally separate entity from the $100 million program that I work with. With this company, they do have requirements to where they look at a company's revenue. So if a company is making, I would say between $7,000 to $10,000 a month or more, really $10,000 a month, then their chances of getting, you know, multiple offers for funding is a lot higher. So basically, I structure things in a way to where if a business owner needs funding, doesn't matter the amount, I have ties to help them get what they need. I also offer the ERC program. You guys are probably familiar with that, the Employee Retention Credit Program. So any business that has established a business February 15 of 2020 or before that, and they have 5 employees or more, they could qualify for up to $26,000 refund for each employee. So I offer that as well.
Okay.
Another thing as well too is that I'm also part of a program to where I'm actually showing people how to invest in real estate. They can actually earn 8 to 18% fixed return investments. They get paid every quarterly, and these are vacation homes. These are condos. You can even rent out yachts to people. We also have some properties in Atlanta as well. That's where I'm actually at. We actually offer one of those properties. So there's just quite a few things that I actually do offer people, because, you know, real estate is a very strong investment that a lot of people like to get into. But that's pretty much what I do. And so my goal is to actually help businesses get to where they need to go. One more thing we actually have as well is that with the company to where we do $100 million or more worth of funding, we actually have our own fund as well. So when we use this fund, we actually use this fund to help clients come up with the 20%. It's a short bridge loan that actually helps them to qualify for that $100 million or more worth of funding. So that way, if for some reason they're not able to come up with that 20%, we can help them raise that. Now, the good thing about our fund is that we're actually, we just launched it in November. So we're using that fund to give investors a return on their money. They can get up to 10% return of investment annually on their money. But the more investors that invest in this fund, the more money we build in this fund, the more money we have to raise 20% for clients who wants to get $100 million or more worth of funding.
Okay.
So that's pretty much what I do. So I want to bring that to the table. With the project funding company, the $100 million or more worth of funding, we actually help businesses worldwide. We have about $250 billion worth of projects that are actually in the queue for getting funded. Some of them have been funded already. Some of them are in the process of being funded. We have projects in Africa. We have projects all over the world that we're actually working on helping to get funded. So that's just another thing. But if a business owner wants to get the small business loans from $10,000 to $5,000, we only help people in the USA with that.
Okay.
That's pretty much what I do. And so just looking to help businesses as much as possible to get what they need.
Okay, well, it sounds like you the man with the plan.
Right.
That's what I want to be. I want to be the man of the plan instead of all the stuff I was doing last year.
Understand. Completely understand. So, how do people get in contact with you?
I did put my link in the chat there. I don't know if you guys see it.
Let me see.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
That's my link tree. When
Okay.
you click on it, when you click on it, this is going to link to all the different websites that I have. Now, at the bottom, you could fill out the form. You could just fill out with your name, email, phone number, and a message, and then I can contact you that way as well. Let me see.
I think I pulled it up.
Okay, great. And then what I could also do as well is I could also send the information to your email too.
Okay.
Okay.
If you guys want to comment your email in the chat, I can send everything now.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Let me look up the email here.
So you have Plus Size Bridal One, you have the Black Wall Street Nation, and yes, there's your link tree there directly.
Okay, so let's see. So Plus Size Bridal, is that yours?
That is yes, that's one of my companies, but it is headed by Miss Lady K. She was on here earlier.
So, which do you want me to send the information to both emails?
Yes.
Okay, I will definitely do that then.
And mine is Curvy Closet.
All right, so I'll send it to
Thank
you
you.
guys all together.
Appreciate you.
Yes, just what I need, right?
No problem. Where are you guys located?
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, what part?
Lawrenceville.
Oh, you're okay. I am in the same area.
Really?
Off of Riverside Parkway, Duluth Highway.
You're close by. Okay.
Hey.
That's great.
I'm in Houston, but I'll be bouncing back and forth to Atlanta, to H-Town.
You better.
I heard give me a second. Let me send the email here. Okay, I just sent the email to you guys. Let me know if you got it. But I heard Houston is definitely popping as well. I heard it's actually bigger than Atlanta. I heard it's a very huge city.
It is humongous.
Wow.
Okay. The project that I'm speaking to you about, basically, we could put it on 4 sides of the city, and you wouldn't know any difference. You wouldn't miss anything on each side. So yeah, it's huge. I love it. I moved here from Kansas City in 05. And it is a city that basically gives you the opportunity to really thrive. You can really fall into your purpose and really find, who you are here in Houston. And like they say, if you can't make it in Houston, you can't make it anywhere.
Well, Houston is definitely one of those cities that I want to visit because I've never been. That of Miami. I wouldn't say I've been everywhere, but I've pretty much been everywhere else that I've been wanting to visit. I mean, the only other place that I really need to visit again, is Vegas because I got a cousin that lived there. I love Vegas, but lived in California, so I want to, of course, go back there because I've lived there. Been to New York, all of that. So, the only cities I really even have a desire to really even see is really Houston and Miami. Those are really the only ones. But New Orleans, maybe, but that's it.
How you flying all over the world at 18? Look like you about 20, 22.
You said how to end up back and forth around the block? It's a long story. I'm originally from Ohio, but
okay.
Cincinnati.
Okay, I had an uncle. Actually, he just recently passed away. Last year, he was in Steubenville. He was a bishop up there, Bishop Dawkins.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. I've been back and forth around the block a little bit. Long story, but I want to see what Houston is about. I know it's a lot to do there. Did you guys end up getting the email?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, great. Yeah. Oh, that's good. We got to connect. So clarification. What's your real name? Sorry.
Sharon.
I'm sorry. Sharon, and then Butterfly. What's your real name? Sorry.
Veronica.
So how long you been in Georgia?
I've been in Georgia for about 15 years, but I previously moved from London to the Bronx in New York.
Okay, I can hear a little bit of the London accent. Okay, nice. But in Bronx, okay.
Yeah.
Bronx, New York.
I tell people I'm multinational because you'll hear my British accent, you'll hear my Jamaican accent,
okay.
And sometimes you'll hear my New York accent. So I'm just multinational.
So you lived in 3 different areas as well. Which one do you like the best? Is it New York, or is it Georgia, or is it London?
Definitely home, which is London. I was born and raised there.
Okay.
And after that, definitely New York.
Okay.
I only moved here because my father had passed away and I just needed a fresh start. So I came here, didn't know anybody here, and I just ended up coming here. But I do miss New York. I feel like I grew up in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand. I've been in New York a lot as well. think of people who are originally from New York.
Yeah.
I mean, New York just offers so many things, and when you come to Georgia, it's a lot slower. Even though Atlanta has a lot, but it is a lot slower. So it's just like, yeah. So I can get.
And the people here are very different. I'm not saying that they're not nice. They're just very different. I feel like in New York, for example, if your car broke down on the block, oh, you've got 10 people coming to help you. In Georgia, if that happens, no, you're on your own, mate.
Wow.
You know?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay.
That's interesting because, well, I've been to New York a lot, and typically in New York, people do help you, and they're about, that too.
Yeah.
I mean, but being in Georgia, I've seen a lot of hospitality as well.
Yeah.
Because where I'm originally from, people are rude. I'll tell you that right now. You call break out, you're in the middle of the hood, you better start calling somebody because they ain't gonna help you out.
Well, that happened to me here. Happened to me here in Georgia when I first got here. Yeah.
I'll tell you guys a funny story because, we're used to people being rude, right? So when we moved here, this is after we got gas, so we accidentally left the gas cap open. And so the guy, we're at a stoplight. So the guy pulls up right next to us, and he rolls his window down. He's like, hey, right? And, in some cities, you can't roll that window down because you don't know. He was
right.
Like, should we roll the window down? Because I was kind of looking side-eye like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, just go ahead and roll the window down. We'll be good. So then we rolled the window down. The guy was like, hey, just want to let you know your gas cap was open. Just, want to let you know. Oh, thank you. Then he just drove off.
Yeah.
I wasn't used to that.
Right.
So that was a culture shock to me. I mean, you even have people down here that say thank you. I mean, even if you hold the door, people are like, no, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I can't do that in the Natty. People look at me crazy, like, why are you being so nice?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you trying to get something? It's like.
Yeah, I've experienced both sides, so I get it.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And
I can only speak from experience,
And you've been here 15 years. So you got here 5 years before me and experienced that. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. But I grew up in New York, and when I first left London and went to New York, I was really shy, and I didn't speak much. And I had to learn how to handle myself and just grow up and speak my mind. And New York taught me a lot. It taught me a lot. And when I came here, it's very different. I'm not saying that people are not hospitable here.
Mm-hmm.
You do find them because I'm a retail manager by trade, and I've met both sides. I've met really hospitable people, and I've met people that think that, they own the world. I've met both sides. So, I just
depends on the person.
Yeah, I don't judge people because of the negative things, because I can only be myself. And in general, even though I say it myself, I'm a nice person. I care about people, and I care about things that happen, so I'm very hospitable to people, don't always get the same back, but it's okay. I can only be myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you never know if that could be the only smile that someone sees all day, or whatever. I know my father he taught me that basically you just have to treat someone how you want to be treated. You never know. You really never know at all.
It's true. I've had days like that when I've been having like a really rotten day, and someone can just say something nice to me, or even say hello, or say, oh, I like your hair, and it just puts a big smile on my face. So, being a retail manager for 22 years, I absolutely know how it is. That whole thing about you never know what people's day has been like so far, So even when I was working retail up until 2 weeks ago, even if people were not nice, I was very nice to them, and it kind of threw them off.
Right.
All the time, because I was just nice. I was really pleasant. Inside, of course, I want to cuss or something, but on the outside, I didn't do that.
Right. And that's good. That's good that you
Yeah.
didn't allow that to ruin your day or transcend
Yeah.
over to someone else. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I try.
So my question to you, Paul, because we do have a lot of people watching, and we want to make sure that we get as much knowledge from
Sure.
you as possible. What can you say would be some of the things that you would not fund, or some of the things that people bring to you that are fundable, but they just don't believe in themselves enough?
Well,
Good question.
no, that's a very good question. I
Yeah.
mean, excuse me a little bit. I had COVID this past week, but
Oh,
I'm a lot
sorry.
better. Yeah, yeah. Um, well, obviously, if a business owner wants $100 million or more worth of funding from us, um, usually it has to be a business that's going to really not only be able to generate money or be a huge industry, but it also is going to have a positive impact.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like if you have a project like a green project or a solar project that basically benefits the environment. They're basically looking for those type of projects. Now, if a business owner comes to us and says, I want to open up a strip club, obviously they're not going to go for that. Even though, me personally, if they were to allow it, I would take it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
But
money.
they're not.
That's money.
Yeah.
Exactly. But they're not going to do that. So typically, it's just businesses that really make sense.
Okay.
That's what they want to see.
Okay.
Now, if you have a business owner that really don't believe in themselves, right, or their project, then I would let them know, is just say, well, you're going to have to put your belief system up first.
Right.
Because if you get in front of our people and you're not prepared and they see that, they may like what you're doing, but if they see that you're not confident in the project, they're not going to want to give you the money. It's not going to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So those really are on, and that's the reason why we actually have and I have on my website the documents that we're looking for. That's why we put these documents in place, because that lets us know if that business owner really has everything put together, have their stuff together, because then it lets us know that they're confident in that project.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anything that really just makes sense, that has proven to make money, but that, because, they want that loan to be paid back, of course, but they want that business to really do some good as well.
Right. Because I'm a branding consultant. So I get a lot of businesses that basically, they don't have their logo done, or they need a website, or I'll do their marketing strategy for them or do their branding strategy for them. So I kind of break down exactly like what they have. And because of the gift that I have, basically I can take like one thing and then create you about 15 different ways you can make money off that one thing. So basically, with that being said, I get a lot of people that, they may need a business loan, or I see the project as, oh, baby, I know you can make, 15, 20 million off of this a year if you do it right. But they sometimes have that mindset of, no, well, I just only want to get 10,000 because, I don't want to have to have a lot of liability and paying people back and things like that. So I get a lot of that. So yeah, that's good. And that's another reason why I'm starting an actual course to this girl to change her hair. I'm starting a course help people, get into the mind of minding your own business. Like, you have to mind your business, and that's with body, spirit, and soul. You really have to. But yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, I wish the world would understand that principle. So many people are so nosy on social media, about what this person is doing, about what that person is doing. And it's like, you know, and I mean, you know, you got people that want to pay a lot of tickets to see Beyonce. And I like Beyonce as an entertainer, but it's like, okay, you want to spend that much to see her, you definitely got enough money to start a business. So I can't afford this.
Exactly.
I learned people spend money on what they want to.
Hey, Beyonce and Jordans have proved that.
Absolutely. So, guys, a wardrobe change, because we're actually getting ready to go to the Black Wall Street gala. So it's a gala today here in Atlanta. So we are headed there to go do some super dope, you know, connecting.
Yes.
So
let's go.
Listen, we are going to be back again next Saturday, same time, and more. You know, let's get them. Let's bring more businesses together. Let's see how many people we can invite so that we can have more people tuned in. So, guys, I thank you all so much. We had to kick it off. I appreciate everybody. Again, we will be coming this week with some exciting announcements. With this today was amazing. I'm sure people got some great knowledge. And I'm looking forward to, you know, just expanding and helping people brand and level up to the next level, get their businesses funded, start doing business properly. Okay, that's what the Black Excellence Network is about, connecting you to people that practice Black excellence. So when you're really trying to, you know, connect, you know, we'll put you in the place of the right people that can help you level up and go to your next level. All right.
Sounds good. Couple questions, LaShawn. So is this the link that you're going to be using for every event Saturday, or is the StreamYard link going to change every single time?
It's going to change because we have some other things that we're doing. Paul, I'll be getting in touch with you after this call sometime throughout the course of the day or this weekend, so that we could, you know, map out a couple other things, because I know we're going on Clubhouse, so we're, you know, instrumental to making these links, you know, hit. But today it was about us coming together and just making sure that everything's up and running. So we'll have everything up and running by next week for sure.
Yes, indeed, Paul. I'm gonna call you as soon as we get off of this live.
So is your number 972?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, let me lock you in. Hold on.
And I want to make sure that everyone gets listed on the Black Wall Street Nation. We want to make sure that we find your business so we can purchase from you directly. So go to blackwallstreetnation.com. blackwallstreetnation.com. Get signed up, get listed, share your people around the world. We can get pinned, and so we can find you, so we can purchase from you.
What was your first name again? Sorry.
Sharon.
CEHER.
Share dash Ron. CHER dash capital RON.
All right, Butterfly, let them know how to get in touch with you.
I have sent my information in the chat.
Absolutely. You guys will be back with a Curvy Clearance closet sale tomorrow night, so they'll have all your information. Anything else?
Yeah.
It's clearance. Last day is Black History Month. We have some super blowout specials. We got some things. Our boxing bags sale starting at $23. You'll get a bag. Okay, I'm telling you, don't want to miss it. Tomorrow we'll be live back here, same place, and you already know me.
And thank you for inviting us.
Thank you, sis.
Thank you for the invite, LaShawn.
Out of here, people like, oh, but we got Black businesses to promote. See y'all.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
All right,
everybody.
see you guys later.
Thank you.
All right.
You too. Bye.
All right, bye.
How'd you get out of this bloody thing? Blimey.